Hello, great-minded people. I am so happy to have you back on my channel. Thanks for joining me. I pray that God will continually bless you. Thank you. You know, I usually think about this, and I believe you will agree with me, that not knowing a thing is not a problem at all. But not having the willingness to learn is a big problem that we have to tackle. Now, what do you think I want to talk about today? I want to talk to you about self-development. Self-development. I know it's a concept we are all familiar with, but I want to open our minds to some things today. They are not new actually, but bringing them back to you will make you to take actions and become better. Now, what do we understand by this word self-development? Self-development is the process of working on yourself to become a better person. It's the process of working on yourself to become a better version of who you are, or to develop your personality to who you have the potential of becoming. Now, it's possible you are looking at it from a different perspective, and it's possible you are looking at it in terms of character development alone. All things you do to make sure you become better, whether it's your career, character, or your spiritual life, your physical life, anything it is you're talking about or you wish to become better on. When you carry out steps and you take actions over such things, you are going towards being developed in that aspect of your life. Now, one thing is this: self-development is not easy, especially when you have a different mindset. When you have a mindset that maybe this particular thing is just me, I can't be better at it. It will be difficult for you to change. But not looking at the obstacles that may be on your way, it is possible for you to change. And it is possible for you to learn anything you determine to learn. What are the different things that may want to stand as obstacles to hinder you from developing yourself? The first thing I'll be talking about here is lack of self-awareness. If you don't know what you're capable of doing, it will be difficult for you to do it. If you don't know what you can do, if you don't know what possibility lies in you, if you don't know what potential lies in you, it will be difficult for you to bring out that sleeping giant in you. The second thing is lack of motivation. Some of us can't do something except someone coerces us, except we see somebody to push us or do something. That is another problem that we have. We don't have the inner drive, we don't have the energy within us to push us to action. The third thing is fear of failure. Yes, fear of failure. Many of us don't do things because we are afraid of failing. Let me cite myself as an example. This YouTube channel has been open for years. Believe me, I've opened this channel for years, but I left it not doing anything just because I was afraid of failure. I was thinking, will anybody love to hear anything from me? Will they want to listen to me? Will I have something good to say? Do I really have something good in me to offer to people? That is the problem. That fear of failure can cripple you and hinder you from blessing the lives that have been attached to your destiny. Another thing we have is lack of time management. Many times we want to do something, we want to learn a particular skill, a particular thing. We start, and because we don't have proper time management, we just forget, and that thing will just fizzle out, and that's all. Another thing is self-doubt. Apart from lack of fear, it may sound similar, but self-doubt is when you don't even believe in yourself at all. When you don't believe in yourself at all. Sometimes you can even have the courage, but you don't believe that you have something in you to give to someone. So you just think, as for me, no, I don't believe I can do this. I don't believe this thing can come to success in me. So that is self-doubt. Now, how can we tackle each of these problems? How can we overcome these problems? The first problem we have is self-awareness. Now, for you to bring out yourself, for you to know your potential, you need to develop some things. The first thing is journaling. I learned journaling from a group, a Christian group I belong. And actually, I've been practicing journaling, but I never knew that was what I was doing. Picking up your pen and your paper, maybe a special book, a diary, and writing down things that comes to your mind. Maybe you just wish, I wish I can do this. I wish I can. Instead of just thinking within your mind, you pick up your pen and paper and you pen those things down. You write down those things. In time to come, you check those things and then you discover that there are some things you've written there that are gems that can make you to become great in life. You discover some things that are special to you. There are things you should work on, and there's your inner strength and your inner ability that you have written down, and nobody knows those things. The second thing that you need to do is that you need to talk to a therapist. You need to talk to someone that can guide you, that can help you to bring out that potential in you, that can tell you things you need to do to become who you need to become. Another thing you can do is always be open to criticisms. Don't look at it as if it's to destroy you. Have the right mindset about criticism. When someone tells you have not done well, this and that, sit back, check what you have done, see the negative side of it, and pick the things that you know you've done well. Document them. Those ones you've not done well, try to work on yourself and become better at that particular thing. It will make you to know your areas of strength. It will make you to know things you are capable of doing. Now let's move to the second hindrance, which is lack of self-motivation. It's normal that you feel nothing is giving me the drive. Nothing is giving me the energy for me to do a particular thing. But what do you need to do for you to overcome this? What you need to do is that you need to set small achievable goals. Don't bite more than you can chew. Set small achievable goals so that you won't be discouraged when you want to carry out that particular task. Do things that you know you can do within the shortest time you have. If you go on a big task or you set a big goal for yourself, you will weary yourself, and then with time you will quit doing that particular thing. So set small achievable goals, and when you succeed in the little goals you've set, reward yourself. Some people will say pamper yourself. Yes, pamper yourself. Do something to make yourself happy because you have done well. You can even talk to yourself and say, Eunice, you have done well. Keep it up. Yes, your mind listens to what your mouth says, and with that, you are becoming better. Now, the third one is fear of failure. How can we overcome fear of failure? You can overcome the fear of failure by changing your mindset about failure. Why can't you see failure just like Thomas Edison? Thomas Edison said, I did not fail the 999 times I tried making an electrical bulb. I only learned 999 ways of not making an electrical bulb. So see it as a learning process. See your failures as a learning process. See it as if, oh, I have learned that next time I'm not going to do it this way, but I'm going to do it this way. And then always listen to your inner man whenever you fail. Listen to the things that comes to you and tells you, oh, you know, if you had done it this way, you wouldn't have failed. That particular thing telling you what you should have done is helping you to overcome the obstacle so that next time you will not fall into that thing that caused the failure. So the next one is self-doubt. How do you overcome self-doubt? You reassure yourself by words of affirmation. Say good things to yourself. Well, wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am enough. I can do all things. I have the power in me to become great. Nothing can stop me from achieving whatever my mind is set to achieve. All these positive words enters into your mind, enters into your spirit, and makes you to become strengthened to achieve. Tell yourself, if others can, then I can. They did not come with two brains. They came with one. I also have one brain, and I'm going to put this singular brain to use just as they've used theirs. And you will see the best version of yourself. Before I bring this episode to a close, there's something special I have to tell you. But before that, I want you to do me a favor. Like this video, give a comment in the comment section, and also click on the subscribe button. Please, I'm pleading with you, if you haven't subscribed, I pray that God will bless you as you do so for me. Thank you. Now, what's the last thing I have to tell you? In tackling self-doubt, I want you to know something. The mind of man has been made in a special way. God has given us this brain to have the ability to learn anything. Science has made us to understand that there's something called neuroplasticity, and that is the ability of the brain to learn anything at any point in time. No matter how old you are, I don't know if you are my daddy or my mom learning and listening to this, but I want you to know that you can learn anything. You are not too old for learning. Don't see yourself as if I'm already close to the grave, there's nothing for me again. No, you can learn something, you can begin your life even at this stage. And that is why I want to plead with you that you should not limit yourself. Pick up something, pick up a skill to learn. In fact, doing this will make you a better person and you appreciate yourself better. God has created you to show forth His praise. It's left to you to make use of everything He has given to you. Don't go into the grave with the potentials that God has made in you. I know you are going to do something about this. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Motivational Monday. I pray that God is going to bless you. Thank you. Bye.